Okay, here again, Calamba, Palo-alto, Philippines. Another lightning storm. We have a typhoon off the east coast of the island. It's going to hit the northernmost part of the Luzon island that I'm on, with the capital Manila. I live in the Laguna region, and of course these lightning storms here are just outrageous. They're crazy. I love them. Luckily the lightning's still far enough away that it's not, flash a light and then instant loud boom. But yeah, heavy rain, lots of lightning, typhoon moving in, and of course rainstorms moving in ahead of the typhoon. Of course, where I'm at, I don't have to worry about the typhoon winds and stuff like that. I'm at the southern end of the Bay of Manila. Like I said, this typhoon is going to hit along the northern part of the island. So we'll just get rainstorms, lightning, and maybe some high winds. Oh, I gotta close the window. The rain's coming in. Yeah, I love the lightning here. It's crazy. And of course, the rainy season is approaching. July and August. More rain than I've ever seen before in my life. Every day, several times a day, it rains for hours. Sometimes it'll rain for like an hour or two, and then it'll stop. You'll have no rain, partly cloudy skies for a couple hours, and then it rains again. That was from last year, because I moved here in July of 2025. Had a heart attack in August because, the climate here, it was hard on my body at first. I wasn't exactly the healthiest coming from the USA, eating all the junk food and everything there. Food there not as good. GMO fruit, vegetables, meat that's corn-fed and instead of grass-fed. Antibiotics, growth hormones. Food's just terrible there. Here, fresh food straight from the farm. Pork, chicken, fruits, vegetables. Of course, the beef comes from Australia. But that's okay, because Australian beef is really good. But anyway, I'm going to stop recording this, post it, and please, if you watch the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe to my channel, please. I'm not trying to monetize. I'm just showing Philippines that's not, tourist. You want to retire here and you want to live a nice, peaceful life, of course, stay away from Manila, Cebu, Angeles City, stay away from the coastline because of typhoons. And of course, the tourists, everything's more expensive there. Move into the Laguna region, San Pedro, Pasita. They're cities, they're not metropolitan cities like Manila, but they're still cities. They've got first world medical treatment. The Philippines is a combination of first, second, and third world countries. Great hospital. I had a heart attack and was taken. I was having a heart attack and was taken to the hospital, and I collapsed. I was actually dead for over 3 minutes. They managed to revive me. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Good medical care. And, in America, if I, going through the same thing I went through, it would have been, $250,000, or more for the bill. Here, it was $8,000 US. you know, a lot of pesos, but 8,000 US dollars, you know. So, hey. But you can get health insurance here. Rent. When you stay away from Manila and, you know, all the tourist cities, you stay away from them. Rent. Really cheap. The only thing is,